Max up to all my Mac connoisseurs, pros, pimps, and profound provocateurs. Welcome to G's Pop. From soup to nuts, the #1 spot to get your fill of investigative brews. Thanks for logging in. In today's brew, I mixed it up with the distinguished Dr. Don. After reviewing his PowerPoint presentations podcast, bet you can't say that 5 times fast, I had a serious bone to pick with him, and trust me, I gave him the business. If you're just logging in for the first time to G's Pop, that's pimping pros for cracking the whip on him. Max up, Dr. Don.
Hello?
Please, introduce yourself to G-Spot bloggers and blogettes.
Hello, I'm Dr. Don, your PowerPoints Anonymous counselor and facilitator.
Dr. Don, we take credibility very seriously here at G's Pop. So for the record, please, share with us your full name and distinguished titles.
There'll be no last names.
No last names?
No last names.
Dr. Don, you're starting off on very shaky grounds with me and G-Spot members when you refuse to supply your last name. And I was unable to locate your credentials, certifications, or field of specialization anywhere inside your podcast. Honestly, I'm not inclined to believe a word that you say. But for the sake of argument, what do you have to share with our fans about the ills of PowerPoint presentations?
Now, every day in the world, there are over 300 million PowerPoint presentations given every day.
Hold up. Let me just stop you right there. Where's the data supporting your claims?
Millions and millions of those are happening online, just like this therapy session right here.
Dr. Don, if doctor is really your first name, that is not an APA certified reference, nor does it strengthen your claim. The citation structure doesn't appear anywhere in the APA manual, and you've also managed to violate the redundancy principle of presentations. You used every day twice in one sentence. What do you have to say for yourself?
Okay, that is so sad.
My point exactly. Your contrition is certainly appreciated here at G's Pop, and I applaud your humble sentiments, sir. Dr. Don, in your opinion, what is the most significant prognosis that our members at G's Pop need to be aware of? And please, be specific.
PowerPoint abuse is a horrible, horrible affliction that all of us in this session right here share. Now, thanks to a tool like the WebEx meeting, we can share.
Now, Dr. Don, that wasn't very specific, and your statement that all of us are PowerPoint abusers is a gross generalization. But what would you suggest is the best way to treat PowerPoint abuse?
Support each other in having to beat our horrible, horrible PowerPoint addiction.
I believe it is the cure-all for many of the afflictions that individuals face in society.
That's an excellent point.
If we learn to support each other more, the world would be a better place for it.
That's an excellent point, Bill.
Thank you. The name is not Bill. My Mac enthusiasts call me GP. But you can call me Jeffrey Pottinger. Notice the legal surname, Doctor. Do you have any other unsupported assertions to share with us?
In fact, the term bullet point comes from people firing guns at annoying presenters.
Most of your claims so far have been uncorroborated and don't pass the sniff test. In fact, the odor that emanates from your statement share a striking resemblance to BS, and that's bull stank. With all due respect.
You just calm it down just a little bit?
No, sir, I will not calm down. Here at G's Pot, we call Gator Bites, even if they taste like chicken. However, I would like to close on a positive note. Tell our viewers a significant piece of advice and factually supported tip about using animations in presentations.
Truth is, as this next chart will show, the animations really only help if you have a crowd that are visual learners. Your effectiveness will go up. But if they're easily distracted, people are not even paying attention to what you're talking about.
Now that piece of advice is both sensible and factually supported by research, validated by Ruth Colvin Clark and Richard Meyer in E-Learning, the Science of Instruction. I am glad to see that you're finally complying with the standards that we hold dear about the use of credible statements. Dr. Don, before we conclude our blog review, do you have anything else that you'd like to get off your chest?
See, I'm Don, and I too am a PowerPoint abuser.
Don, that was a humbling confession on your part, and we appreciate your honesty. Thanks for stirring up the brew here at G's Pot, taking the heat like a champ.
I'd like to do a big WebEx group hug if we could right now.
Oh, Dr. Don, that's more than I care to share with you at this time. Sir, how about a thumbs up? Wimba is the preferred meeting space for G's Pot members. Oh, Dr. Don, Dr. Don, Dr. Don. Hey, I gotta admit, I'm a hugger, and it would be insensitive for me to shun you in this time of suffering. Bring it in here for the real thing. Come on. Remember, only 2 pats. Man law. Any more than that, my conservative fan base might be offended.
Thank you.
Good luck to you with your addiction. We'll certainly have you back to discuss your progress in overcoming PowerPoint presentation abuse. I'd like to thank all the Macs in my blogosphere for joining the discussion and letting it simmer here at G's Pot. This investigative brew with Dr. Don has definitely been flavorful and bubbling. My only hope is that I filled your cup and satisfied your appetite. Until next time, I'm GP, advising you all to go get your Mac on.